Hey girls, I just wanted to say hi. I missed you guys. So I was finishing up my studying of Mosiah 18 through 24. That was last week's Come Follow Me. And I just thought I'd try and jump on and make a video for you guys. I'm terrible at this, so don't laugh at me. Okay, fine. You can laugh. I know, I'm ridiculous. Anyway, but I wanted to share some insights from these chapters that I just were really awesome. There's so many things that I could talk about. But the one thing that I really want to focus on is that Heavenly Father truly does hear us, and He hears our prayers and He answers us. So in these chapters, it's kind of this tale of two cities, right? We have the people of Limhi, and we have the people of Alma, right? So Limhi is the son of King Noah, the wicked King Noah that we all know, and who killed Abinadi and drove Alma out and his people, right? Well, he had fled when the Lamanites came, and Limhi was able to make a deal with King Laman that they would pay tribute to them, and that they would be taxed, and half of everything that they had would go to them, right? And they were very oppressed. Things got worse and worse. They went to war several times with them, and but as they started to humble themselves, it says in Mosiah chapter 21, verse 14, it says, "And they did humble themselves, even in the depths of humility, and they did cry mightily to God. Yea, even all the day long did they cry unto their God, that He would deliver them out of their afflictions." And then also in verse 15, I love how then it talks about that He did hear their cries, and began to soften the hearts of the Lamanites, and they began to ease their burdens. And then in 16 he says, "And it came to pass that they began to prosper by degrees in the land, and they began to raise grain more abundantly, and flocks and herds, that they did not suffer with hunger." Okay, so eventually, and then from there, things just got a little bit better and a little bit better, right? And they went out, they sent a party out looking for the priests of King Noah, right? And they actually stumbled upon the ruins of the Jaredite people. So they got all those records, which will be super awesome, and we'll learn more about that later, right? But I love that, that they were able to find that and have those records. Anyway, just a little side note, right? But then Ammon comes, and they're able to make a plan, and Gideon comes up with this plan to pay the guards, or give the guards wine, right? This offering of wine, and they have a big party, and they're drunk, and they're able to sneak out at night, and the Lord delivers them from their bondage, right? Okay, so then meanwhile, we have Alma and his people, and they had fled when King Noah had sent the guards out after them, and they found the city, what's the city called? Helam. The city, they started to build the city Helam, and they prospered for a time, and then the Lamanites found them, and actually one of the people that was with the Lamanites was one of those priests of King Noah, who had stolen the Lamanite daughters and had done all of these terrible things, right? And he got put over the people of Alma, and they really oppressed them, and they started to, they were basically like slaves. They had a lot of things, just a lot of afflictions that were put upon them. And so in chapter 24, verse 10, it says, "And it came to pass that so great were their afflictions that they began to cry mightily to God." And then in verse 12, it says that they did pour out their hearts to Him, and that he did know the thoughts of their hearts. And then I'm going to kind of jump ahead a little bit. And in verse 16, it says, "And it came to pass that so great was their faith and their patience, that the voice of the Lord came unto them again, saying, Be of good comfort, for on the morrow I will deliver you out of bondage. And he said unto Alma, Thou shalt go before this people, and I will go with thee, and deliver this people out of bondage." I just love that. Like, even through all of their bondage and all their afflictions, they remained faithful, and they cried unto the Lord, and he also delivered them. Because so after that, the next day, he caused that a great sleep would come upon their guards, and they were able to sneak out, and then everybody was able to make it back to Zarahemla. It's just so amazing. Just one of those awesome miracles that the Lord just really hears his people and loves them and takes care of them, right? I know that Heavenly Father hears our prayers. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I have attached a recording of one of my very favorite songs by Hillary Weeks. It's called He Hears Me, and it's performed by one of my really good friends. Her name is Ashlyn Joy, and I just love her and her voice, so I asked her to record this for you guys. And I just want you guys to know that Heavenly Father truly loves you. He loves each one of you. I know that. And I've been thinking so much about you guys over the course of the last couple months. And during this quarantine and time of COVID-19, and I love you guys, and I am so grateful for the opportunity that I have to serve you. And as you guys listen to this song, I want you to think a little bit about how the Lord has answered your prayers during this time and over these last 2 months, and just think about that, and maybe even write it down. I wish we had gotten your journals from the church and taken them to you, so you guys had these during this time. But I hope you guys have been writing in journals or had other journals that you can use. Anyway, but as you listen to this song, I just want you guys to think about that, and ways that he has blessed you during this time. And anyway, I will talk to you later. Love you guys. Bye.
Here I am again, down on my knees, and with every pleading word, thy comfort I seek. Though the words are slow to come, my thoughts are racing by. Peace fills the room, thy spirit is nigh. He hears me when I'm crying in the night. He hears me when my soul longs to fight, till the morning will come. In the light of the dawn, reassures, he hears me. Any hour, wherever I may be, in the silence of an empty room or on a crowded street, where offering thanks or in urgency I pray. I never go unnoticed, I'm never led astray. He hears me when I'm crying in the night. He hears me when my soul longs to fight, till the morning will come in the light of the dawn reassures any whisper of the soul, no matter how old. Father hears the call. He hears the call. He hears me when I'm crying in the night. Oh, he hears me when my soul longs to fight, till the morning will come in the light of the dawn reassures. He hears me. Oh, he hears me. Yeah, he hears me.
Hi.
Bloopers.
Hey girls, how's it going? I've missed you guys. Sawyer wanted to say hi. Say hi. Yeah. Okay, can you go play? Okay, go play. All right. Sorry. I have missed you guys. Okay. All right, come here. I love you. Okay, will you be